Hey everybody, it's Brittany Saturn.
And I'm Bryan Belcher. We're going back inside. Okay? Brittany, you gotta do the next line. What?
Hey everybody, it's Brittany Saturn.
And I'm Bryan Belcher.
And welcome to Forest Life.
Oh, I see what's going on here.
Today's a special day.
Today is a special day. It looks like we're starting with national days right off the bat.
Well, this is the national day that everybody knows about.
Yeah. Every day's a national something day, and today's no exception. It happens to be Groundhog Day.
Groundhog Day.
So this used to actually not be a national holiday, but totally is now.
Sorry, that was more of a joke for people who watch the movie Groundhog Day.
That
Bill
is
Murray.
Fun fact, that movie is how Groundhog Day became less of a, not just a national holiday, but an international holiday.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Thanks to Bill Murray.
Nice. Good old Bill.
And fun fact, that is, while Bill Murray likes the movie, he hated filming it.
Yeah? Well, It seemed like it'd be super annoying. So if you haven't seen the movie, basically Bill Murray is like trapped in this weird time thing where his day keeps repeating over and over and over again.
And it happens to be the day he hates the most.
Yeah,
Groundhog
Day. And he's like a reporter, isn't he? And he's like
he has to
cover
the Punxsutawney Phil.
Yeah, and he like totally hates it and is like super pissed, and then has to do this day over and over again.
Over and over
that was
and
like
over again.
my joke about that.
So for people who are unfamiliar with the holiday, Groundhog Day is a welcome break during winter. On this day, the groundhog awakens from his nap. He goes outside to see if he can see his shadow. It is believed by many that if the groundhog sees his shadow, that there will be then 6 more weeks of winter. If so, he then retreats back to his den and then goes back to sleep.
It's such a bullshit holiday.
So
how do you know if a groundhog sees a shadow or not?
Well, that's the joke. Like the people that made this holiday knew it was bullshit when they made it.
Like who decides if he sees a shadow or not?
So this is like a meme from a couple decades ago. A couple centuries ago.
Okay.
Like this is a meme that has just grown and grown and grown and grown.
Yeah.
And Punxsutawney basically started this dumb meme that the whole town did to get a day off from work. Mm-hmm. And now it's like a national holiday.
That's crazy.
So,
man, cannot catch a break.
I honestly, out of all of the holidays that exist, this one I think is the most fun for the fact that it's literally a town just wanted a day off.
Yeah, that's pretty funny actually.
Whereas like a lot of other holidays are just made by Hallmark to sell some fucking cards.
Yeah. Looking at you, Christmas. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
Damn, Brittany. Calling out Christmas.
I just wanted to pick out like what's one holiday that actually has like a sort of meaning. I'm like, Christmas.
But fun fact, that's not the only national day.
There's more national days?
There's more national days.
It's Groundhog Day. There's no more room for national days.
Here's a little bit of room because it is also National Heavenly Hash Day.
What?
Now, the first thing I thought of was this was going to be about the weed.
The weed?
But no, it is not about that kind of hash. It is about Heavenly Hash is a dessert.
So weed you smoke after dinner?
Yeah. No, it's a dessert that is a combo of marshmallows, dried fruit, nuts, and chocolate bars, and it's all kind of like melted together. Hello.
That sounds like straight up garbage.
It looks straight up like garbage too. Perfect.
I want to be angry though.
All right, we'll keep doing it until you're angry.
One.
No, that one's high. That's Heavenly Hash Day right there. There you go. Perfect.
Why you reset my game?
Perfect.
Let's see what Isabel has to say. She's all fancy.
She is all fancy today.
Oh man, today's the day we tried to guess when spring will arrive. It's Groundhog Day. That's why I prepared a special little something to really celebrate Groundhog Day.
That's nice.
Here's a leaf.
That is one of my favorite things about Animal Crossing.
It's a Rossetti model.
Oh, cool.
Please take it in celebration of our town's Groundhog Day.
I don't think the models are really going to matter for us. Yeah, he's a groundhog.
I thought he was a mole.
It's probably closest thing that like Japan has
I
to a
guess.
groundhog? Because that's a North American creature.
Oh yeah, it is, isn't it? I forget
Yeah.
that we don't have the same animals everywhere. So my family, I don't know if I've told this story before. My family, growing up, they had my grandma and my mom both had wildlife rehabilitation license for the state of North Carolina.
Okay.
And basically, all that means is when a wild animal was sick or got hurt, they would come and we'd bring it back to our house and we'd nurse it back to health.
Okay.
And we had 2 baby groundhogs. I forget. We had a lot of baby animals. It's like the parents were killed or whatever.
Yeah.
And we had 2 baby groundhogs. And they were so cute. But you can't get attached to the animals because you gotta release them back to the wild.
exactly.
And you can't make them tame. So, I mean, I wasn't allowed to, like, pet them or anything. But they were super cute. And they were really awesome to hang out with. But my grandma had to bottle feed them for a little while until they were old enough to eat grass or whatever. I forget what groundhogs actually eat.
I honestly don't know.
Yeah, sorry. I was really small. I was like maybe like 5 or 6 when this was going on, so I vaguely remember. Like, I remember the animals. I don't really remember how to take care of them because it wasn't my job.
You just remember, hey, cute animal.
I was just around. But we had all kinds of animals. We had baby deer. We had rabbits. We had a bunch of birds. We had, like, birds of prey, too. We had owls and hawks and stuff.
Yeah.
So we had, like, a pine tree forest on our property in the corner. And there was, like, nobody would really go over there.
Yeah.
And we had built, like, a giant, like, walk-in kennel thing, basically. And we would pit the owls and the hawks whenever we had them, put them in there until, like, a lot of them had broken wings.
Yeah.
Until their wings healed. So they were kind of, like, by themselves and nobody was bothering them. But that was just a really cool time in my childhood. But that's, like, my story about groundhogs. And they make, like, tunnels in the ground like rabbits do.
Yeah.
They don't actually, they're not like moles.
Yeah.
Moles
So you could tell me anything, I'd probably believe it at this point.
Well,
like,
I'm being
that's how
truthful.
that's how unfamiliar I am with the animal. Like,
Have you ever seen a rabbit hole on the ground?
No.
Oh, okay. It's just like a little tunnel they've built that they live in, like a burrow, I guess.
Look, just take my soda case and don't say a word about it. Hell
All
yeah,
right.
this is going in the fucking basement.
This is the second soda case we have.
We're going to put it in the basement.
Let's just do a whole, like, basement full of soda cases.
So, the worst thing is I've also, like, yes, I know Brittany's going to make fun of me bringing this up, but I'm
not going to make fun of you. You've
I've been
doing a really good job.
I've been not drinking as much soda. I've had a couple of, like, moments of weakness where I'm like, fuck it, I need a soda, but still, like, one soda versus, like, having, like, I don't know,
You drank
6 or 7 a day.
An absorbent amount of soda, which is really bad.
Like, I could drink, like, 2 to 3, 2 liters a day if you let
it was
me.
just getting really bad. So, Bryan has decided to quit soda, but like most addictions, you can't quit cold turkey.
It's hard to, at least.
It's hard to, at least.
Especially with, like, some foods. So, like, when we order pizza, no.
Yeah, there's some foods that you just have to drink soda with.
It's like, okay.
It's like water doesn't go super great with pizza or, like, popcorn
it doesn't.
or something.
So, like, certain things, I still, like, give myself some soda, but I think that's going to help me actually do it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's hard to just quit cold turkey on soda like that. So, but you've been doing really good, though. I'm really proud of you. Good job.
It's nice that it's still fun though to get the soda case. Put it in the basement.
We'll go put it in the basement. I think our other soda case is actually in the basement too.
Yeah,
I think that's what you shouted last time we got it.
Yeah, I was like, that's yep, there it is.
There it is, next to our plant.
It's a juice. The juice.
It's the blue dresser. That's a Rossetti model.
So that's not the only National Day, though. Before we get too far away from it, I'm going to do the last National Day.
Okay.
So it seemed like we didn't have much to say about Heavenly Hash, which I don't blame us.
I don't really know what that is, and it sounds like something I wouldn't care about. He's so cute. Look.
He is super cute.
It's like an amiibo.
But it is also National Bubblegum Day.
Bubblegum.
It is always the first Friday in February.
I wonder why.
I don't know.
Did the guy
It
who
didn't
made
say.
bubblegum?
It's just like it didn't give me a thing. So, any info on it.
Do you remember when people used to say that bubblegum was made out of whale blubber?
Yes, I do remember that.
Was that true? Or is that just like maybe old bubblegum?
All right, let me do some bubblegum facts.
My mom told me that a long time ago when I was a kid, and I was like, what? And then I found out that shit ain't true, but I wonder if at one point it was.
I don't know.
That's weird. Also, I know everyone remembers being told that if they swallow bubblegum, it won't digest for 7 years. That is some fucking ass.
Okay, so I don't know if any of the answers to your questions will be in these, but here's 20 fun facts about bubblegum.
Okay.
All right, kids in North America spend approximately $500 million on bubblegum every year.
Fucking kids, man.
All right, 10 pieces of gum was the equivalent of 10,000 pieces of chewing gum. Oh, wait a minute. No, excuse me. I misread that. The largest piece of gum ever was equivalent to 10,000 pieces of chewing gum.
Oh, okay.
All right. 100,000 tons of bubblegum is chewed every year around the world.
Dang.
Chewing bubblegum is said to keep one from crying as it reduces stress and helps in concentration. Is this made by like someone like who makes bubblegum or something?
I don't know. I don't think we're going to get all the facts from this list. Brian. I think you need to take a break from your bubblegum
Oh shit,
facts.
because we have something to talk about. Holy shit. Guess what, guys? This is Bingo! Look at them fireworks.
What did I get? A bobsled. I got a bobsled.
Nice.
Nice. That's perfect. And I haven't made this new snowman today yet either, so I'm going to get another bingo card as soon as I find the other snowball.
Yeah?
We'll look up the specifics about whale blubber and bubblegum.
Bubble gum.
Because I want to know what that came from.
Okay, is bubblegum made out of whale fat?
I like how that's like the top search thing. That
Okay.
must have been some shit they told everybody in the 70s. My mom was like, believed it.
They are not. Although chewing gum has been made from all sorts of wacky and strange ingredients, from latex, double bubble. In fact, that was the original gum in 1920s that later evolved into include color, which is what led to the setting standard and pink coloring. Don't worry, you are not eating whale.
Okay, I wonder where that came from. That's just been like an urban myth or something.
But it was made out of latex. So that would be a good reason as to why to not swallow it.
Yeah, maybe back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Chew on this latex glove. Also, rest in peace if you have a latex allergy.
Yeah.
Damn.
All right, let's see where that came from. Like,
and bitches get stitches. Something about bombs. Maybe we got a bomb. I wonder if there are bombs in this game.
there probably is.
There was a fortune inside. Did you find out some information, Brian?
Yeah, okay, so this is all the information I'm going to say. This will be the most informative thing about bubblegum you've ever heard.
Okay.
Prior to World War II, chewing gum was made from the latex sap of a sapodilla tree, which is a tree that's native to Central America. The ancient Aztecs were the first to use this gum-like sap to stick objects together, although Aztec women used it as a freshener for the mouth. The sap is a form of rubber that will not dissolve. After World War II, artificial gum bases were developed, and the sapodilla sap, which is known as chichel, fell out of popular use. Chewing gum has been around in different forms for at least the past 5,000 years.
Wow.
As evidence from tooth imprints in birch bark tar unearthed in Finland. In ancient Greece, for example, the resin of the mastic tree was used to make chewing gum. Native Americans chewed resin derived from spruce tree sap, leading to the development of the state of Maine pure spruce gum in 1848, which was the first ever commercially sold chewing gum. The first patent, however, was issued in 1869 for chewing gum made with paraffin wax. So
okay.
there's
a lot of information about
bubble gum.
Well, I guess, yeah, back in the day you couldn't swallow it.
Yeah, it's
but
just...
you can definitely swallow the gum nowadays.
Yeah.
Definitely won't take 7 years to digest. Like, I don't know if you've, as a kid, like, a couple of times I've fell asleep with gum in my mouth.
Yeah.
And you wake up and it's already kind of, like, partially dissolved because of your saliva.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember as a kid, my mom told me, number one, it was made out of whale blubber. Number two, it would never... like digest.
And I got the same
it's
like,
probably just
thing
stuff
as a
they
kid.
were told as kids and they just accepted it and just went along
It's
with
amazing
it.
how much like you learn things as a kid and it sticks with you.
Yeah.
And like before the internet, you just kind of fucking accepted it. You know?
Yeah.
And me and
but
you
now
were
I
like,
constantly ask
let me
why.
Google. Let me Google that.
Well, as a kid too, I would constantly ask why.
Well, every kid asks why, but
probably more so. I still am that way though. I'll still be like, why?
Yeah, but it's just one of those things where it's just one of those things where like, yeah, every kid asks why. I asked why a shit ton of times, but
so to shut me up, my mom would just make up things.
Yeah, exactly. But now we can fucking find out.
Yeah,
you know.
The internet's super awesome for that. Like, I always feel like there should never be any information that you're not sure about. You should just look it up.
But it sure as hell did ruin trivia night at bars.
Yeah, it did. It sure did. You put those hair pants.
That's apparently a thing now.
You have to put your phone in a glass case in a fishbowl.
I mean, that makes sense.
Like your keys.
There's a lot of one of my favorite like ideas for restaurants. You know how there's restaurants that don't allow kids or whatever. And there's like restaurants that you know have theming and whatnot.
Yeah.
Well, there's just like that one restaurant that lets you stare at a wall.
What restaurant lets you stare at a wall?
There's a restaurant that has like seating for one, so you don't have to stare at anyone.
Oh, you just look at the wall.
And you don't have to talk to anybody or anything. And like you don't even have to talk to a waiter. They just open up a little thing in front of you. They put out your food and they close it, and that's it. This
person is by themselves. Isolate them. Don't talk to them. Don't even give them human contact with the waiter.
But
I see that as a bad thing. But I guess if you don't want
there are very few of these, but there are a couple of them that when you walk into this restaurant, you put your phone in a cubby.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
So that you have to interact with the people you're with.
Well, I have a kind of a rule where if I'm at a dinner table, I don't really look at my phone.
Yeah.
I will every now and then, but most of the time I won't. I'll just talk to the people.
Yeah, that's a personal rule I have. And that actually started off with like right when during the rise of the iPhone. It became a real problem for me and my friends who were trying to play board games at restaurants.
Where people were like not paying attention to their turn and they were like on their phone.
Exactly. So we actually made a rule that we would stack our phones.
Yeah.
And whoever picked up their phone first had to pay for everyone's meal.
Oh, nice. I've heard of people doing that before too. That's
and
really cool.
It worked. It fucking worked.
Yeah. Did people forget and pick up their phone? Like, I would not touch the phone. I was super cheap. I'm super cheap, so I'd be like, nah.
No, we heavily enforced that.
Yeah, that's funny.
So, like, one time, Joe, our friend Joe, had to, like, do it. And it was an emergency phone call. And we're like, is this an exception? And they're like, no.
Wow.
We're not going to make this an exception.
What was the emergency? I hope nothing bad.
It wasn't anything too terrible, but he just, like, needed his mom was calling.
Oh, yeah.
And calling and calling and calling.
I needed to pick up some groceries.
Yeah,
pick up some milk.
Yeah, and like he just
toilet paper.
It was less an emergency and more like if you didn't pick it up, it was going to become more of a distraction.
His mom was going to be really mad.
Yeah. So he picked it up, and we're all like, and before he picked it up, though, we had the discussion of, well, yeah, you're buying food now.
You have to buy food now, so carry your money.
So get ready. He was so angry, but
I bet
he became the chief enforcer of that.
Oh yeah, definitely. If that happened to me, if I was in the situation, and I would be like super on everybody's ass about it. Motherfuckers, if you wouldn't let me talk to my mom, then y'all ain't talking to nobody else.
And we really pushed it, which was good. Honestly, it made everyone stick by the rule.
Yeah, whatever works in your friend group, you know.
It happened to me one time, and it wasn't like an issue of an emergency or whatnot.
Yeah.
I was just being stupid.
You forgot.
I just forgot. So
talking to your girlfriend?
Nope. I just I didn't think about this, but I used my phone to look up something to see if I was right.
Great. Yellow, pink, orange, yellow, pink, orange.
And
I'm gonna water these.
All right.
If I have my watering can on me, I don't think I do. Oh, I do. Nice.
Very nice. But, so yeah, that was something that I would just do a lot. I'm still pretty bad about that in everyday situations.
Yeah.
But, And I didn't think about it. And they're like, whoa, look who's buying food. And I was like, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Because Joe was there. And I was like, I can't get away with this.
Yeah. Joe was going to be all over that shit, too.
So I ended up buying everyone lunch at that time.
That's funny.
That wasn't during a board game, though. That was just like hanging out.
Just hanging out. Even worse. You were just looking up to see if you were right.
Yeah. Well, I was in an argument. And
Yeah, I know how you are when you're in an argument. You're
yeah.
terrible.
But what ended up happening was it was not too bad.
Mm-hmm.
We were at Mykonos, which doesn't exist anymore. I found out we were the last time we were in Greensboro.
I wonder if they moved.
I think they moved.
Okay, Mykonos is a Greek place.
Yeah, if you couldn't tell by the name.
Yeah, well, somebody might not know.
And it's like, you know, when a place is not great, but it's cheap enough and good enough that you just go there all the fucking time?
Yeah.
That's Mykonos.
Yeah. Yeah, I liked Mykonos. I had been there a couple of times, and it was really awesome.
And we went there often, and because of its cheapness, it wasn't too bad.
Mm-hmm.
I think I spent $40 on like 6 people eating.
Well, that's good. That sucks, though, if you guys were doing that role and then somebody couldn't afford to like buy everybody.
So that's
food.
happened a couple of times. And when that happened, we ended up picking each other's meals, and that person owed them.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
And that was like, okay, well, now you owe the group like $30, you know? And next time you come to play, bring $30 to pay back, you know?
Yeah. They just never come again.
That happened a couple of times.
Yeah.
Mostly because like we'd have like new friends, and
how many friends did you lose?
They were like, "This is a bullshit rule." I was like, "Yeah, it is. Get over it."
Yep.
Like this is part of our friendship. So, Anywho, let's go ahead and celebrate birthdays.
Okay.
If it's your birthday, thank you so much for tuning in. You have a weird birthday, and I'm so sorry for you.
Because it's Groundhog Day.
Groundhog Day. This is actually also my Aunt Pam's birthday.
Yeah, it sure is. I was going to say, I think I know somebody's birthdays today. I think it was your aunt I was thinking of.
But you have some really cool people who share this birthday. It is also Shakira's birthday.
Shakira.
She turns 41 years old today.
I fucking love Shakira.
I do too.
I have every single one of her albums, even the ones in Spanish.
She was born in 1977. The singer-songwriter. She initially gained fame from her 1995 major label debut album. I'm gonna butcher this. Pies Descalzos.
I don't even know what you're saying over there.
And found international success with her 2002 track Whenever Wherever. You might know her from the following tracks: Hips Don't Lie.
Hips Don't Lie, Bryan.
Yep. Dare.
I don't want.
Seawolf. Can't Remember to Forget You. Waka Waka, This Time for Africa. And, of course, Try Everything from the movie she also starred in, Zootopia. Fun fact, Try Everything is far and away her most popular song.
Oh, yeah?
Like, a lot. Most of her songs have sold, like, you know, tens of millions of copies. I think the next one is Waka Waka, This Time for Africa.
Mm-hmm. That's a really good song.
And that one, that's her number 2. And I think that was like at 50 million.
Waka Waka was for like
a cause.
Soccer thing too.
So they did that. But Try Everything sold like 500 million copies.
Yeah.
Like
those are more of her like international songs.
Yeah. Oh, on top of that, Try Everything is a part of a Pixar movie.
Mm-hmm.
Or not Pixar. I think that's actually DreamWorks. I don't know. Anyways.
Which movie?
Zootopia.
That's Disney.
Is that Disney? Okay.
That's not Pixar either. That's just straight up Disney.
Oh, is that just straight up Disney? Okay.
Yeah,
well, that makes
Disney's
sense.
Not. They don't really do the hand-drawn stuff anymore. So a lot of their stuff kind of looks like Pixar now.
Yeah. Well, John Lasseter, who started Pixar, now works at Disney. So it makes sense.
So that was just a straight up Disney movie.
Okay. Well, yeah, because like so.
DreamWorks. What are you talking about? DreamWorks.
DreamWorks
this ain't Shrek.
So, fun fact: DreamWorks is owned by Disney now.
Yeah, we know.
So.
Disney owns everything now.
So Princess Fiona is now a Disney princess.
Yep. So is Rocky.
So is
Rocky Horror Picture Show. Dr.
Yeah.
Frankenfurter. I don't know why I said Rocky.
Yeah, I was like, what?
Dr. Frankenfurter is also a Disney princess.
Actually, so is the guy who cross-dresses from MASH.
Yeah.
We could go on this tirade for a little while,
definitely.
But that's not it. That's not the only birthday we've got today. It is also Farrah Fawcett's birthday.
Farrah Fawcett.
Farrah Fawcett was born in 1947. I'm going to drop my phone. The sex symbol and pop icon rose to fame as Jill Monroe on Charlie's Angels, and was voted by TV Guide the 26th greatest TV star of all time.
Of all friggin' time.
And she died in 2009 at age 62. And then finally, if you have the bird named Jitters in your town,
Jitters,
it is his birthday. He likes sporty furniture and yellow things.
Nice.
All right, birthday's done.
Also, I'm just paying off the bench.
Hey yo, pay that bench off. Ha ha.
Stupid. All right, so we've got our path going up here now.
Nice. Got the axe out, cleared off some ways.
Yeah, unfortunately, because of that little stump there. I mean, that's fine. I've had stuff like that before. It's fine.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It just won't let you put it in front of the.
Well, if we cut another stump and it's got the leaf on it, we can change it just slightly.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah. But I'm not really sure I might just leave the paths there for now because I'm not really sure how I want to do up here until we put more public works projects.
That's fine.
And I can start down south.
We still don't even have 10 animals anyways.
Let's see how many we have. Let's count.
I think we have 9.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. We don't have 10. Plus I want Maylee to move out.
Yeah,
I haven't talked to her in ages, so hopefully she'll be moving out.
She should be ready soon. Hey, speaking of talking to animals.
Since you're always helping me out, I got you a little present.
Oh,
it's a
man,
bunk bed.
they're all giving us all kinds of things today.
I don't remember helping anybody out, but it's cool. I'll take it.
Whatever, thanks. Thanks,
Stitches. Thanks, Stitches. But yeah. I don't know, tomorrow I might work some more on the town.
Okay. Well, I mean, you got some more stuff done here.
Yep.
So I'm pretty content with today.
The only thing I didn't find today was the snowball. Yeah. But, oh well. We'll look for it tomorrow.
Okay. There it is. Right behind that tree.
What tree?
The tree that's behind you.
This one?
No, the tree behind you. Yeah. Right there.
Oh, yeah. Well, dang, let's make the snowman.
All right, let's make snowman. Call it a day.
Yep.
Sorry, it's just like, boom, saw it.
I
don't know where the other one is, though.
I know where the other one is. It's up top. I'm just trying to get this one a little bit bigger.
Yeah,
so
you
take
got
it
your
across
hands
the
on
bridge.
it.
Yeah, because it's going to go down.
It's going down for real. Oh, man. One of these days, that joke's going to get old.
Nope. Never.
Never? Okay.
Oh, yeah. It's already getting old, actually. I had, like, a resurgence at MagFest. We were, like, doing it a lot.
Yeah, well, that's because, like, we hadn't really got to hang out with Jairus in a while. Mm-hmm. And that was, like, a joke we did constantly when we got into movies with Mikey.
Yeah. That was a big old joke with movies with Mikey. That's such a good show.
He actually has been re-editing a couple of his episodes. Like, he just came out with a re-edit of John Wick. I think it's either... it might be John Wick 2, actually, but I don't remember. And he just did a re-edit of...
He had more commentary to it or something?
No, what he did is he got rid of commentary.
Okay.
Basically, he's like, I wasn't happy with some of the fluff. Some of the stuff felt like fluff. Mm-hmm. And he's just, I just took it out.
Okay. Makes sense. I understand that. When I go back and rewatch like old Dear Diary episodes, sometimes I'm like,
Well, yeah, that's how it goes. But I think
that's also because I was just starting to make videos and I didn't know how to make videos or what I was saying. It's hard being funny.
He also had to like re-put out the episode anyways because of like some footage was not allowed or something like that, and he got like a like
a ding or whatever.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
All right.
Get rid of that middle one and let's get spinning.
let's get spinning. I feel like his head is slightly bigger than his body.
It's slightly.
But he's still like a perfect snowman apparently, so.
I'll take it.
Yeah, I mean, whatever.
Oh, so just keep spinning. There's 24. I guess we gotta go talk to all the other ones too real quick.
Yeah, that'll just take me a minute, so no biggie.
Yeah, I ain't worried about it. I ain't scared. All right. Well, there's one like right there, so boom.
3.
Just start putting them all together. So.
Yeah, just a snowman army. No 3.
All right.
There's one up here, I think, behind.
Well, that's probably it then, because it's usually like 3 a day.
We have a lot right now.
Okay, so we've just been doing
4.
good about.
Yeah, we've been doing really good because we've been super lax in the past. 32. I have one down 2, I think.
All right. Yeah, you're right. I do remember that one.
Nope, nothing.
Wow.
Yeah, there's one like right here by my house.
Okay.
29.
We're trying real hard for possibly 2 bingos in a single day, and we are nowhere near it thanks to all these wrong-headed bingo
I think there
snowmen.
might be one down here. I can't remember. Maybe not.
I'm just gonna let you go on with that noise.
I'm just gonna get like lower and lower. Batteries. Yeah, I guess that's it then. I don't know. It's like we make so many snowmen. Brian, please. We make so many snowmen that I forget like where they are because they change.
Yeah, it changes every day.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess that's it then.
All right. Well, let's check out our not bench.
Yeah, it'll be a bench tomorrow. We'll check it out tomorrow. We'll sit on it tomorrow.
There we go.
Butt on it. Anyway, guys, we will catch you tomorrow. I hope you all have a great day. Also, we should also mention that the Groundhog saw his shadow, so there's going to be 6 more weeks of winter.
Yes, he did.
So get ready for more winter, motherfuckers!
More snowman creation every day for 6 more weeks.
Bye.
Bye.